This is Brad Cranbrad speaking to you from a sheltered cove on the shores of the Loch Ness in northern Scotland. As I stand here on the shores of this ancient lake, or loch as the Scottish pronounce it, I cannot help but feel the mystery and foreboding that surround this area. For over 7 centuries, reports have come from here of a monster who lives in its depths. Since the mid-1930s, the reports have become even more numerous. On August 25th, before our very eyes, several sightings took place within the period of a few hours. The first, about 7 a.m., from a most reliable source. Father Douglas McDouglas of St. Catherine's Church told us.
In kirk, right here in the kirk, during early services. I had passed the plate as usual, and as it came back to the pulpit, I looked up just in time to see a slithery, slimy tail disappear out of the front doors, leaving behind a wet trail. And as I looked into the collection plate, among the coins, I found a brine shrimp.
A brine shrimp, our first clue. The second comes from 2 well-known marine biologists, Dr. Leslie Lee Wells, an American, and Dr. Lee Wells Leslie of Suffolk, England.
Here, have a look at this early photo. Now, notice the fuzzy detail. Now, our plans are to photograph the monster, if there is one, using new techniques and then examining the photos and as marine biologists try to determine the reality of whatever we see. Now, when I say marine biologist, I don't mean to imply that I'm in the service. Actually, I was 4F, you see, and
Doctor, who will be doing the actual photographing?
She will. Wait a minute, Lee, I have no intention of going into that dirty, cold, monster-infested loch. Besides, I don't swim, and I don't have a decent swimsuit anyway, so
this is really something.
What?
It was your idea.
Yes, but I didn't say I'd do the photographing.
Darling, you have a camera.
That's not an underwater camera, it's a little brownie.
Oh,
you know I don't have...
Now I get it.
What?
Well,
What?
whenever we've worked on something together, you're always very adamant about wanting all the glory, yet I do all the work.
Now, wait just a minute.
Oh, well, go soak your head.
Lee, I will not submerge myself in that filthy plankton and algae. You're just afraid of getting your feet wet for fear you'll catch cold.
Look who's
Yes,
talking.
you're a...
Big deal.
If you were a real scientist, these things wouldn't bother you.
Maniac.
As a matter of fact, why don't you go jump in the lake? I mean, loch.
Photos of the so-called Loch Ness monster have been taken. The most famous one shows a dark outline, which could be a large reptile-like creature. But the most amazing photo is in the possession of Lady Cecily Pole-Roydy.
1935. It was taken in 1935. You see, we're always vacationed at the loch in odd-numbered years. That's how I know. When we got the photos developed, and my husband saw the monster at our party, oh, he became so excited.
Yes, I can imagine.
Yes, he couldn't stand gate crashes, and so next day he went looking for the creature and never came back.
Never came back.
No. The least he could have done was phone to say goodbye, don't you think? Here it is. Oh, there, see the monster, see there.
I'm afraid I don't...
Let me show you. I wish we'd have had colour in those days. It was a garden party for my nephew Cecil, named after me, Cecily. And that's he there with his mouth open, rubbing his eyes. And next to him is the Countess Gisela von Lostenberg. And this is my son Eric, and this is my son Galbraith, and between them is the monster.
The Loch Ness monster.
No, wait, it's the other way around. The monster is the one between Gisela and my son Eric.
Okay.
I know it's the monster because Eric's teeth are straighter.
Fine.
And besides, Eric doesn't have beady little eyes like that either.
Right.
Or is that Gisela? Most of the time Gisela wore glasses, so that could be she.
You're sure? That's the
No. The monster is the one between Eric and Gisela. He's the one with the smile.
This morning at 5:30, we received a telephone call. A man claims to know where the mysterious monster can be found. The end of our search for another false lead. The sun is just setting now behind me, and outlined are the hills surrounding the loch. Above me, one lonely, barren tree stands silhouetted against the sky. I've asked the boat crew to return in just 10 minutes to pick me up.
Hey, you here? Great. I'm glad to see you.
Who's that? Where are you?
Look, I turned your light right over here. Yeah, see, here I am. Yeah, Zink is the name. Arnold Zink. I represent the monster.
You represent?
Yeah, look, I'm her manager and PR man.
Her manager?
What are you, an echo or something? Look, I'll be brief. Since 1935, I've been working with Nessie
You've
here.
been working?
There you go again. Yeah. She sings and does impressions, you know?
Impressions? What kind of impressions?
Oh, like the usuals, movie stars and politicians. But the big news is she's ready to show it to the world. Right, baby? See, she's a natural for TV. We'll get her on like Mer's show, Johnny's show, maybe a series. I mean, let's face it, she's tired of all the other monsters getting all of those breaks and stuff.
It's kind of hard to see her in this dim light.
Hey, say hello to Mr. Cranbrad, Nessie.
Just let me get this straight. You mean this whole mystery is nothing more than a big publicity stunt?
Hey, right!
You crackpot, you're trying to make fools out of all of us.
Come on, let's go.
Not to mention my network.
Okay, baby, let's get it. We're all set now. Hey, she's really shy right now. I mean, come back in the morning. We'll show you her imitation of Esther Williams. She's really great.
In my show.
We got to do it early before people get on the beach. And kind of because when she does the backstroke, she causes a tidal wave. Come on, baby. Let's go. Let's do the show here. Come on.
Thank goodness, here's my boat.
Boy, she's ready. Wait a minute. Wait, she's almost ready. Wait.
Listen, you'll be hearing from our legal department,
Nessie,
Zink.
what are you doing? Come on. Nessie, sing, pick up anything.